Hey, everybody. Hey. Okay, Milo, okay. First day of spring. It ain't springing, Gail. Okay. Oh, y'all know he is ready to say hi. This is what we're doing today. Okay, Milo, calm down. Calm down. You want to say hi to the people? Come on, get in the chair so you can say hi to the people. Come on. He is ready. Hey, look. Say hi to the people. Stop it. Say hi to the people. Can you say hi to the people? Say hi to the people. Hey, y'all. Thank you, Martin. Hey, David. Patrice CD. He is wearing his his collar. Hey, you say hi to the people? You stop licking my hand. You say hi to the people. You say hi to the people? You're going to be super, super good because you had a pup cup? It was very, very delicious. Was it very, very delicious? Miss Jody said you were doing a good job. She said Milo was super, super good. Hey, y'all. Say hey to Monique. Say hey. Okay. Hey. Okay, let's do a giveaway quickly. And then we will, you saw the goal already. We'll do a quick giveaway. This is our goal. You know what we are doing. Logo 1 is what you're typing in. Logo 1. Logo 1 is what you're typing in. Logo 1 is what you're typing in. Logo 1. Logo 1. Hey, logo 1. Logo 1. Milo, are they typing in logo 1? Are they typing in logo 1? Tell me. Tell me, Milo. Are they typing in logo 1? Tell me. Logo 1? Are they typing in logo 1? Logo 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see. I'm going to tell y'all what happened to me at the airport. Blue Emerald, when you go to the casino, I'm going with you. Okay, we're going to be in that thing together. All right, Blue Emerald. Let's go ahead and do logo 2. 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 I am putting my scissors back where they belong. Logo 2. Logo 2. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Logo 1. Logo 2. All right, Gail. All right. Yay. Okay. Let's stop sharing. Hey, everybody. I missed y'all so much. I think Milo missed y'all too. Come on, say hi to the people. Let me let y'all be able to see him. There they are right there. They're right there. That's the people. I missed y'all so much. Congratulations to Gail and Blue Emerald Creations. You know what to do. Send me your mailing address to craftingwithdelonda@gmail.com. I am so happy to be back. I was happy to go on vacation. We had a fantastic time. We really did. You gotta calm down because I'm talking to the people. You gotta calm down because I'm talking to the people. I'm not talking to me, none. We had a great time. Thank y'all so much for just everything. Thank y'all for everything, especially if you're in my Facebook group. Thank y'all for just helping one another. Like I was checking in frequently, and I just love y'all so much, and I appreciate you more than I can even express. And I'm not even gonna get emotional because you know how I do. But let me tell y'all what happened to me at the airport, and then we're gonna get started. So let me tell you a little bit about this trip. So I know the trip looked like luxurious, but we travel on a budget, okay? We really do. Is my husband here? Is he here? Let me see. Hey, husband. I love that dude. Y'all get on his case because remember he said when I reach 200,000, he is going to go live by himself. So y'all make sure to keep reminding him. You said you were going live by yourself when she reaches 200,000. But let me tell you what happened. So we travel on a budget. Some people, you know, they travel big time and they fly first class and they stay in 5-star hotels. Not us. Not us. We travel on a budget, okay? Oh, and someone please type in that the giveaway is over. The giveaway has ended. Thank you, Johnny. Thank y'all for being here so very much. Stop. So we fly with Spirit. We flew with, and I call it Spirit of the Lord. And we just like, Lord, please let us get to our destination safely. Let us land and, you know, and not have any delays. We've flown Spirit for a long time. We stay at a hotel that we can afford. And so flying with Spirit, we know that we have to have patience. And, you know, we had long layovers, but we travel the way we can travel. Okay. Okay. You're going to have to go over here because you're doing too much. You're doing way too much. Stop it. You're doing way too much, and I don't like it. You need to calm down. You already said hi. You're doing too much. You were being good, now you're not. You were actually being great, and now you're not. Sit and get comfortable. Sit and get comfortable. Okay, sit and get comfortable. Here's your toy. Okay, so anyway, we flew Spirit, and no. We flew Spirit, and we stayed at where we stayed at. Anyway, so long layover, and then, you know, we had a long layover on the way there and a long layover on the way back. Anyway, 4 airports because we are at Houston Airport. We had a long layover in Fort Lauderdale. Then on the way back, we flew from St. Cyril, I think that's the name of the airport. And we flew from there to Orlando. 4 airports total. Yeah. So anyway, on the way back, well, on the way there, I packed coffee because y'all know I drink coffee a lot. Like I drink coffee at least, well, most days I drink it twice a day. And I packed some K-cups because I thought I would have a Keurig in the room. I didn't. And I packed my creamer because I like what I like, right? So on the way there, I packed it. It was in my suitcase like this. And on the way back, you know, it was still in there because I never had a chance to use it because we didn't have any there was no way for me to like make my own coffee. I purchased coffee while we were at the resort. So we got to the airport on the way back coming from St. Thomas. You know, it's 5 of us, the girls and Miles and Peter. And they put my suitcase to the side and they were like, "Oh, is that your bag?" I'm like, "Yes." And so they said, "Oh, we have to check it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't think anything of it. I didn't care anything about it. So they opened the bag and the guy was like, "Oh, you know, you have this creamer here." I was like, "Oh, I forgot, I forgot all about the creamer because I didn't even get a chance to use it. Like it was still literally like wrapped like this." And so they were like, "Oh, we have to check it." So he took out this like tap. I don't even know what it was, but he like swiped it like around the bottle, like he had like a thing. He was like, you know, swabbing it around the thing. And he was like, "Oh, you should be fine. I'm just stick this in this machine and, you know, whatever." I was like, "Okay." I'll say, "If it's a problem, y'all can have it. Like, I'll just buy another one when I get back home." And so he was like, "Oh, no, we don't want it." Well, if it's a problem, you do want it because I don't want it if it's going to be an issue. So he put the swab in this machine and he was like, it came back like red. like there was a problem. And so he was like, "Oh, you're going to have to get a pat down. And we have to call in someone to do like further swabs and whatever." And I was like, "Okay." He said it came back positive for explosives. I was like, "Man, what am I drinking?" If this creamer is positive for explosive, I probably shouldn't be drinking it, but it sure does taste good. So let's not forget that. Um, so the guy came and they brought a lady over. Yes, brought a lady over and she put on her gloves and she actually took off my shoes. I had on Crocs. I had on red Crocs. She's like, "I have to take your shoes." She had her hands like everywhere. And I do mean she really did do her job. She took that job very what seriously. I was like, wow. So I'm standing in the airport like this, and she was doing her thing. And they were like, "If you want to go to a private screening area, we can." I'm like, "No, we're gonna do this in front of everybody. We don't need a private room because she's already doing what she's doing." Like, I'd rather just be out in the open because I think if we were in a private room, it would have been worse. So I was like, just go ahead and do it. So Peter and the kids are like standing on the other side. I'm standing there like this at the airport in St. Thomas, and the airport is not big. And they were doing what they were doing. So she's doing that. And then she said, "I need you to have a seat." She took my shoes. And then the guy came with he had a little metal briefcase and it was with chemicals. And then he said, "I'm gonna have to pour some of this creamer out and test it." And he poured it in a container and he poured all these little liquids. And he was like, "Oh, it's fine. I'm sorry for the trouble. I'm sorry for messing up your stuff." That's all I can say. "Thank you for cooperating." Like I had a choice, as if I had a choice. So that was that experience. But guess what? I still add creamer. That's the moral of the story, honey, because guess what? I needed my coffee, but I don't even know what was going on with it. It's this. This is what I had. I was like, y'all are doing. And now think about this. I went through Houston Intercontinental Airport with this creamer. I also went through Florida. I don't know what's the airport. At Fort Lauderdale Airport. It's an international airport with this, and they didn't stop me. And I also went through Orlando's airport with this, and they didn't stop me. I was like, oh my gosh, it's the zero sugar. I was like, oh my gosh. It was a mess, but I was like, y'all can just have it. Like, it's not even that important. They're like, no, we don't want to keep it. Obviously you do. If you want creamer, just say that. Stop trying to act like you testing my creamer. You know good and well y'all want that. I did, Cassandra. I told them to keep it. They were like, no, we don't want it. It's zero sugar. Yeah, I don't like this. I feel like the one with the sugar has an aftertaste. That's just my opinion. I know, Gail. I know. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, so this is what we're doing. Hey, Janie. Catch a smuggler. They put it in creamer. They put stuff in creamer. I just thought that was weird. See if y'all can scan this and let me know. It should work though. See if you can scan it. Aspartame. Somebody see if y'all can scan that and let me know. My little hush. I don't see aspartame in here. It went to my website. Perfect. So this is what we're making. And this one right here, I just use printable vinyl. So it's not sublimation. We're going to make one just like this with just printable vinyl. So I'm going to go through the materials and then I'll show you how to sublimate. Okay. So perfect. All right. So let's go through our materials. All right. So I'm using my Cricut maker for this. Perfect. And I'm also using, y'all, where I put those keychain blanks. I hope I didn't leave them downstairs because I'm too old to be going up and down the stairs. I did leave them downstairs. I'll be using a green standard grip mat. This paper right here, y'all know this is the paper that I love. This is the paper that I love. I love the glossy one the best. They do make this in matte, but I like the glossy one the best. Okay. So I'm using this paper and I'm also using this Oracal printable vinyl. I mean, the Oracal transparent vinyl on top of the keychains. I'm not sure if I linked it below, but I'll get it right now so you can have it because that's what adds the shine to this. And hey Andrea Polk, that's what adds the shine to this, and it also protects it. So this is what, you know, will make it kind of like, you know, weatherproof and all of that. Okay, so let me add the link to that Oracal. I call it Oracal. Some people call it Oracle. I call it Oracal transparent vinyl. And you only need that if you are not doing sublimation. Oracal. All right. Also, I would suggest there's a link below so you can add so you can take notes. Like if you don't have a craft journal yet, you can take notes and write down all of the materials you need. So this is the Oracal. Let me grab the keychain blanks right quick because I left them downstairs. I was putting them together while Peter and I were eating what? Dinner. were eating dinner. We were eating dinner. All right, so hey Dorothy, hey everybody, I missed y'all so much. I wanted to go live last night in my Facebook group, but I was so swamped trying to get myself caught up on everything that I didn't have time. So this is what the keychain blanks look like. They're just 2-inch keychain blanks, and they come like in a package. I want to say it's like a package of 50 or something like that. And they come with all the tools you need to put them together. They come with the tassels and the hooks. I typically like to buy these separately. The lobster clasp, I like those. David, I did too. I needed a bigger one. Now I feel like I have too many. Thank y'all for being here. Okay, so we're going to start with the printable vinyl ones first, and then we'll move into the sublimation ones. Now for the sublimation ones, I'm using these, and I haven't ever used this one before. I bought these at Christmas time because they were on sale. You can see I haven't opened them yet. So we're going to learn together. Yes. Thank you, Paulette. All right. All right. So let's go into, we're going to go to a website that's called QR Monkey dash generator. Let me see, QR code. Let's go to the website. It's called qrcode-monkey.com. Let me copy it so you can see it. That's the website we're going to. Okay, we're going to go to the website first. Well, actually, before we do that, let me show you my link tree first. If you're not familiar with Linktree is a way to have all of your social media platforms in one place. So I personally use Linktree. I think my girls told me about it maybe about a year ago. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. I got a fuss in Milo. Hold on. My girls told me about Linktree maybe a little over a year or two ago, and I'm going to show you what mine looks like. If you are, if you have a lot of social media platforms, if you have like an Etsy shop, that's one thing I probably need to add to mine that I don't already have. If you have, like, if you're a content creator and you are constantly sharing your social media platforms and you're trying to like spell it out, especially like me, like, okay, it's D-E, and they're like, what is that, Yolanda? What is it? What did you say? Dolanda? Like, it's hard for me. I have to like spell it out if I don't have a way for them to like see it or like give them my phone so they can look at it. It's best if you have something like this so they can just find you in all in one place. Okay. Hey, original real backup Terry myself. I love that. It's a long name, but it's great. All right, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you what my link tree looks like. I'm going to show ya. Show ya. Okay, so here we are. Hey, Anna. Hey, Brittany. So here we are on my link tree. It's literally linktr.ee, and then it's crafting with Delonda. And if you look right here, like here's the link to my website. Here's my YouTube channel, my email list, my Amazon storefront. My this is if you're interested in getting the HTV Run Auto Press, Design Bundles Plus membership, Creative Fabrica, 143 vinyl with my discount code. Everything is right here. Here's the Voyage Houston article that they wrote about me. Here's like if you're interested in doing sublimation DTF, the hack, the supplies that I use. That's a very popular tutorial on my channel, so I get asked about that one a lot. Here's the link to my TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Here's Atlanta Vinyl with my discount code. Here's Pinterest, and here's Twitter. So here are all of the links to all of my social media platforms all in one place. And I can also just add my link tree to that QR code. Okay. Oh, thank you, Layla. Now, infusible ink, I love infusible ink a lot. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go to the website, and it's called, let's just go to it at once. Let's see if we can go to it at one time. I probably can't. Okay. Oh, good, David. Infusible ink is addictive. That is true. Okay, so everyone, this is the website. You did, David? Thank you. All right, so QR code -monkey.com. I like this website. There are a lot of QR code websites, but I like this one because it's free. And in my opinion, it's easy to use. So I'm going to walk you through it, and then I'm going to download a QR code and show you how to make one just like the one I made. Okay. All right. So the first thing you do up here, right here, it just says enter content. So let's just say, for example, I only wanted to make a QR code that was going to link back directly to my YouTube channel. So right here, I would be, entering my YouTube channel. So let's just say, go here. Let me copy my channel. Let me find it. Copy. Let's go here. So here is the link to my YouTube channel. And so right here, I can change the color. So like if you have a logo, like I have a logo, and in my logo, there are specific colors, and my colors all have hex codes. I can put my exact hex codes in here, and my colors will be used to create that QR code. But I know that, let's just say I want to use some version of red. I know that most of the reds start with a hashtag, and they start with a D and a 3. So I can go here and I can, kind of click. So here's a D9. I like that one. Let's go up to let's see. Let's use this one right here. This one is D33636. Let's say we like that. And the background color, I don't really care about the background color. If I want to add it's blurry. If you refresh your screen, or make sure you change your settings on your whatever device you're using, because it's being broadcast in HD, refresh your screen or change your settings with the little wheel at the bottom. Thank you, Jules. Okay, so then down here where it says add logo image, I already have my logo saved. If you have a logo, you can upload your logo here. So I'm going to add my logo, and let's see. Make your brand instantly recognizable as your company logo. So right here, I can click upload image, and I can go to my downloads and I can upload my logo right here. And there it is right there. Okay, good. Thank you, Jesse. All right. And then right here, if I want to remove the background, but I've already removed the background on mine, so I don't need to do that. Remove background behind logo. I could click there. I don't need to do that. But if I go down here, I can look at any other links that I want to add, right? So right here, here is, of course, this is Facebook. And there are two different Facebook platforms. There are Facebook pages, right? I have a Facebook page, but there are also Facebook groups. I also have a Facebook group. And so you can decide, like if you have a Facebook page and you want to share that, if you want that a part of your, you know, your QR code, you can do that. Let's see what this one is. Okay, I don't want to do any of that. Let me go back. I'll go back and just use my logo. All right, let's see, customize design. Let's see. Okay, so right here, you can kind of change the way the QR code looks. So if you don't want this, the way this looks right here, you have options down here to kind of change it up. And I honestly, I don't like any of these. I actually like this one better than what I see over here. But then you also have the option to change it and add a shape, like a border around it. So let's see. Let's see. I think that changes those. Let's see. I don't see it changing anything. I don't see it. Maybe it'll change it once I click create QR code. Let me go with this one right here. I'm going with the second option. Eyeball shape. Let's go with this to match this iframe and eyeball. Upload MP3, PDF, or any file. I don't want to add any file. Okay, let's see. And so now I'm just going to click create code. Let me see if my logo is still there. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to click create. Let me see if my colors are still there. Yes. Okay, so let's see. So it came out red, and my logo is in there, but it's very small. You can barely see it. Let me remove myself from the screen so you can see it bigger, but it's there, like it's there in the middle. See it? And where it says eyeball shape and the frame around it, it did change those. Oh, thank you, Charlene. Okay, so you see that. So let's go back. I'm going to do it again so y'all can see that. I like it a little bit, but you can't see my logo in that. I don't really like it that much. Let's go back to customize. Let me see if I choose this one right here, because this one has a little bit more. Does the quality matter? No, I would say no. I just think it looks a little too scattered. But let me see how this one will look right here. So I have this one. I'm at the third row on the left. I'm at one. Here's the first row, second row, third row, the first one on the left. And let's change the frame to this first shape right here. And then let's go to this eyeball shape right here, just the square. And let's see. Let me click create QR code, and see if that makes a difference. Ugh. Ugh. I don't think it can be resized. Let me see. No, it doesn't give me the option to change it. I do have a bigger one though. Let me see. But I think the size will be automatic. Let me see. Mm-mm. No. Let me see what this is. Oh, it's still the same stuff right here. So now let me say this. Hey, Brenda. Let me say this about this website. So remember I said this is free. I don't have a background on it though. Watch. See, still little. You scanned it, Faye? Hey, Alicia. Okay, so let me stop sharing for 1 second and say this. Okay, good. This website is free, right? So when you're using something that's free, you are a little bit limited with the options, but I think it's still good because if you're not interested in the statistics of it, like how many people are clicking on the QR code or how many people are visiting your, your Amazon storefront or anything like that, if you're not worried about any statistics of it, then you should be fine. I think it has a lot of good features, especially for free. Oh, okay. All right. So just keep all of those things in mind. Okay. And I think, I don't know, for free, you kind of can't beat it. There are other QR codes that you can, try that do have a fee, but to me, it's not really worth the fee. All right, let's go back and look at it again. Let me download this one. I don't really like the look of that, but let me make it a little bit bigger. I don't really like. Let's go with this one. Flow Code. How much is that one? How much is Flow Code Mountain Vapor Lounge? I like this one. I'm going to download this. So it says it's being generated. Do not refresh or close. So that's what this one looks like. It's free and paid. Okay. Oh, you can't see it. Let me stop sharing so you can see what this one looks like. I like this one. Let me go back and present share. Let's share the entire screen so you can see what that one looks like. So that's what the new one looks like. I like that one. What do y'all think? Tell your husband I said thank you, Elba. I like this one. Okay, so I'm going to save this one. Now remember, this one was just to my YouTube. And I'm saving it as a PNG. I'm going to save it on my desktop. I'm going to call it a YouTube QR code. All right. So let's go back in there and let me close this out. And now let's go back here. And instead of just doing it for YouTube, Flock Dots, don't give me drama. Instead of just doing YouTube, I think it would be much better to have like that link tree so it has everything. So I would delete this. I would go to my link tree and I would, copy this link and I would go back over here, right click and paste it. And I can set the colors if I want to. Let's see what this color gradient is. Oh, you can have different colors. Let's go with a yellow. Yellow. Down lower. I don't care about the background color. Let's upload an image. Let's upload an image of myself. Do I have an image? Let's see if I can upload that. Okay, I like that. Remove background. And let's see what that looks like. Let's generate and see what that looks like. Hey, Sharon. Let's see. So we have a color gradient. I'm not really feeling that color gradient, but let me go back and play with the colors a little bit more. Let's see what that'll look like. And let's try linear gradient and see what that looks like. Let me create. Really? Hey, Sharon. Hey, Meryl. I like that. Now, that's not really my color scheme, but I still like it. I like this. So if I wanted to customize this, of course, I could change the frame shapes again. Let's see what this circle looks like. And let's go with the circle down here for the eyeball shape. And let's click generate. I would probably never download the SVG or PDF. I would probably always download the PNG. So changing the iframe shape and the eyeball shape just changes the little the symbols in the corners. Okay, I like that too. So if these were my colors, this would look great. I'm going to download this one. All right, let's see what it's going to look like. I like it. I like that. I think it's great. Scan it and see if it works. See, it should take you to my link tree. You like it, LaShonda? See if that takes you to my link tree. It kind of matches the colors in that shirt. It works? Okay, good. Hey, Viola. Mama, bye. It works. Okay, perfect. So I would save this, and I would save this as Linktree QR code. And again, I'm saving it on my desktop. And I'm going to save it as a PNG. Okay, perfect. All right, so now from here, all I would need to do, like if I was finished, if I don't want to have more of these, you know, I could stop here. In my opinion, if I were making keychains like this one that I made, it makes more sense for me to have the QR code go to the place where I want to send people the most. And for me,
it just makes more sense to just send them to my link tree so they can find wherever they need to find. If they need to find me on Instagram, they could do that. If they want to find me on YouTube, they could do that. The only thing I haven't added is my Etsy shop, but once I add it to my link tree and someone visits my link tree from that QR code, it'll be in the list. So it'll all work fine. All right, so I have it downloaded. I can close this out, all of this out. All right, so now we're going to go into Cricut Design Space, okay? And since I'm using 2-inch round keychain blanks, when I get into Cricut Design Space, I'm going to make them round, okay? Even though it's square, okay? All right, so let's do that. Let's go into Cricut Design Space. And we will get started. Thank you. Thank you, Judy. Okay, window. All right. Okay, so we are in Cricut Design Space. Now, what I suggest you do once you get to Cricut Design Space, and if you're writing this down, like if you're taking notes in your journal or if you're using the sheet that's linked below the video, what I suggest you do once you get to Cricut Design Space is change the color of your canvas. And you'll see why in a minute, but I like to change the color to like a light gray so I can see that my shape is actually flattened. Okay. Beautiful Brown Sugar 57. I love that name. All right. Elba said y'all haven't liked the video. Okay. So what I would do is I would go to upload, and I will go to upload image, browse, and I will go to my desktop, or I could even go to my downloads. Here's one right here. I'm going to go ahead and open that, and I'm bringing it in as complex. I'm going to click continue. I don't need to do anything to it here. I'm going to click apply and continue. All right, and I'm bringing it in as a print then cut image. And right here. So here's the first file. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a shape, and let's just grab a circle because that's the shape of the keychain. I have rectangular keychains. So if I was using a rectangle, I would, get a rectangular shape. All right. And I can just make this big. I can make it bigger like this, and I can change it to, let's change it to white. And what I'm going to do is just, let me right click on this and bring it to the front. I want to put this right here on top. Just like that. And I will select both, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So, the QR code is a square, but the circle is round. But watch what happens when I select both and I just try to flatten it. It looks like the circle is gone away, right? But it's really not. So if I change the color of my canvas to gray, I can see that the circle is still there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I have my circle, and because my keychains have a front and a back, I'm going to make two of these. I'm going to have, one image on the front. Whatever's on the front, to me, it just makes sense to have the same thing on the back. So mine is the front and the back is the exact same. So I'm going to, first, I'm just going to change the size of this. I'm going to make sure it's locked. And I'm changing it back to 2. And it'll automatically, change the other one to 2. So I'm going to duplicate that. So now I have the front and the back. And let me bring that other image in also. So I'm going to click on upload, browse. This was the other one. This one just went directly to YouTube, I think. I liked it. Y'all know I love red. All right, and here's that. Here is my image. I think I did something wrong. Let me go back. Okay. All right, so once again, I'm gonna grab my shape. I'm using circles, and I can just make it big, you know, just to fit this in there. And if it matters to you, then you can, of course, you can center it. Oh. So you can go to align and then just center it like that. And I'll make sure that both are selected, and I will flatten it like that. But I need this, let me go back. I need the circle to be white. I don't want it to be black. And if I really wanted to, I could change, you know, this to a print and cut, but I don't need to do that. Once I flatten it, it's fine. And then I would just change the size to 2.0, and I would duplicate this just like that. Now, if you wanted the background to be, if you want the background to be a different color, of course you can do that. I like mine to be white. Yes. All right. And now this part that I'm about to show may not make sense to some of you, but I have to do it the way I do it. You have to do it the way you do it. So I'm just going to show you the way I do it, the way that has worked for me. So with the Oracal transparent vinyl, this stuff right here, people would often ask, like, Delonda, why don't you just cut it all at one time? Every time I've ever tried to cut this at one time with the printable vinyl, it never worked well for me. It just didn't. So I would always cut the printed image, and then I will put the transparent vinyl on top second. I didn't put it all down at the same time. It just didn't work for me. If it works for you, you are awesome. You are amazing. You're better than me. You're great. You don't fly Spirit Airlines. Everything about you is wonderful. Okay. But for me, I have to do it the way I do it. Okay. Okay. All right. So what I do is I just go here, and I, like, however many shapes I have, that's how many circles I make. So I'll just grab this, like this little circle right here, and I'll just duplicate it 4 times. That's what I do. That's not what you have to do. Okay, so I'm going to click make. Hey, Sherry. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I just never had success with it. I just didn't. All right, so I'm always cutting on the mat, and even though I click remember, it doesn't remember. So I feel like Cricut, me and the Cricut we have the same memory. Okay, that's what I feel. It's not going to print at all. It's just a cut. This is just going to cut, David. All right, so this is just going to be a basic cut, and this really should be on 8.5 by 11. So yes, I'm kind of wasting paper, but don't worry about it. Okay. All right, so there's that. I'm going to click continue. I'm going to send this to my printer. I'm not mirroring this because this is not sublimation. Why am I putting a QR code on a keychain? Because Paulette, for me, when I'm in, I'll give you a perfect example. When I was in the Virgin Islands, and I was telling somebody about my YouTube channel, and she was like, "Oh, well, what's the name of it?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Crafting with Delonda." Why do I have to spell out Delonda? Because How many Delondas do you know? Probably none. You probably know none. And that happens to me a lot when I'm telling somebody about my YouTube channel and I have to like, okay, it's D-E. Okay, what was that now? Was that D-O? No, it's D-E. So yeah, it's easier for me to just say, hey, you can just scan this QR code and they can find me everywhere. Okay, just me, Judy. Like, that's it. All right, so I'm going to my Canon MX470 series printer. I'm going to go to preferences. Now, your printer settings will not look like mine because, yes, scan and go, Nisi, yes. Your printer settings will not look like mine. For my paper, I just choose other photo paper and I choose the print quality high. I am going to do a print preview. I know y'all can't see that because I don't have it on full screen, but it's going to give me a print preview. And then I'm going to put the paper in the printer. Let me let y'all see it though. Present. How about? Where is it? That's what the print preview looks like. No, they're not going to have the keychain. I'm having a keychain. And once I make the keychain, I don't ever have to walk around with a set of business cards that people are just going to put in the trash anyway. Yeah. Because really, when somebody gives you their business card, do you keep it? I don't. We're like, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Trash. So now I'm going to, you do business cards? I'm sorry, CJ Spice, but I don't normally keep business cards. I don't. I don't. I don't think I even have one. Not even one. Do I have a business card? Nope. It depends on what it is. I don't. Let me cut this. You keep doctor's cards? Yeah, I don't. So, you know, if you drive, you're going to have your keys. If you, you know, when you leave the house, you're going to have your keys. It's easier for somebody to just say, oh, you know, you can just follow me here, blah, blah, blah. They can scan everything. I don't have to say, okay, here's to go to my YouTube, and here's to go to my Facebook group, and here's for my Instagram, and here, everything is all in one place. So right now what I'm doing is printing on this paper right here. Once that prints, I'm going to put that on a green standard grip mat, and I'm using the infusible ink transfer sheet material setting. Let me grab it. You're being really good now because you were being too hyper earlier. You were being, oh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, look at my little picture. And if my keychain was bigger, it would be bigger. Okay, let me stop sharing so y'all can see this. See that? See, my picture would have been bigger if my keychains would have been bigger. So so cute. All right. So now I'm just going to put this on the mat and I'm going to get it cut out. So it looks like it's not going to be in, you know, circles because you can't see the circles because the circle is actually white, but you'll be able to see. Okay. It looks going to look really, really good. Let's see that. All right. Oh, wait. So Cricut is still doing weird stuff, but we're just going to let it do what it's doing. I'm turn on my heat press. It's QR code on both. It's a picture on both too. So I don't know if y'all could see that, but the registration lines don't match what's on the screen in Cricut Design Space, but hopefully it works. Cricut has been doing the most. Hey, Jan. Don't start. Do not start. I think it's gonna work. I'm gonna put the QR code website again. It is QR code. No, hold on, hold on. Let me look at it again. Hold on. Hey, Crystal. So I don't know if y'all could see that, but it did cut in circles, and I'm confident that it cut all the way through. So let me tell you what I did. Hey, let me tell you what I did earlier with this Oracal transparent vinyl. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut a piece that's big enough to just fit right on top right here. I'm just put it on top right now. Cricut has been doing the most, but in the least way. At least if you're going to do the most, be the most. Don't do the most and be the least. Okay, so I'm not removing the mat from the machine. I'm not removing it at all. And this worked earlier. Hey, Greg. So here's the transparent vinyl. I like this stuff. I really like it. I've never, ever had a problem with this stuff, ever. Watch, I have a problem with it today because I said I never had a problem with it. All right, I'm gonna send it through to cut it again. Just pressing the C so it can cut in the exact same spot again. Let me see if it works. Fingers crossed. Oh, I hear a little wrinklage. So it feel like it cut. I'm gonna let it go again. Just press the C again. Oh, that's so nice, Crystal. So here's my little bag of tassels. What I typically do is pick a tassel that matches the colors that's on there. So like there's like an aqua-ish. So I'll go with this. And you can also get these in the gold color. Like if you don't like the silver hardware, you can do it with the gold. I think I'll make one with silver and one with gold. Y'all, Morgan is not here. We hope we don't have a snafu with me trying to put this together because she saved me last time. I'm gonna let it go one more time. I'm gonna let it go one more time just to be on the safe side. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, I think we're good to go. Now, tell you what I'm getting ready to do. It's gonna be great. I can feel it. It's gonna be so great. I can just feel it. It's getting ready to be great. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so now I feel like they're cut all the way through. Now this Cricut tool, I don't know what it's actually called, but it works great for sticking right here and just making sure. Yes. Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is take my little keychain blank. Now you can see these have plastic on them, right? So what I'm going to do first is take the plastic off. Every time I've ever purchased any keychain blanks, they've always had plastic every single time. I haven't ever purchased any that didn't have plastic. Paper piercer. I like that, Gail. So you just use your little weeding tool and take the plastic off. And there's plastic on both sides. So both sides. Yes. So now you see how clear it is? It's almost invisible, right? And because this already has the transparent vinyl on top, I can use this, or I can use the, what Gail called it, paper piercer. I can just pick this up. And it's a sticker, right? And it has the transparent vinyl on top. So I'm going to make sure that I'm putting the sticker at the top where the hole is. See the hole? See that hole right there at the top? So when I put the sticker on here, I'm going to make sure it's at the top. I got to be careful about that, y'all. I'm not going to be able to do it with this. I'm going to show it to you when I stick it down. Okay, so it's already got the clear on top. It's stuck to the keychain. So now I'm going to get the other side, the other part. I can remove this. See that? I'm just going to stick this on the other side, making sure it's at the top. So there's both sides of my keychain, and I would just use this to poke a hole. So you can see the hole from there. See right there? I'll just use this to stick a hole through there. Like that. Hey, from Arkansas. Hey, Donna. Like that. And then I'll put the hardware on. So I'm starting with this little round piece. Oh, good, Amanda. Use that. I probably could have used Canva too, because I do have Canva Pro. Just use what was familiar to me. Okay, and then I like to add the lobster clasp. That's not, you don't have to do that, but I like to do that. I'm just going to close this up. See what I have to close it up. Might have to use this, even though it's really not made for this. Oh, I got my jewelry plate on the other side. Hold on. Maybe I don't, maybe I do. Maybe I don't, maybe I don't. Maybe Morgan took them back to college to get some knowledge. All right. So I have that on, and the little lobster clothing. Just put that on like that. And a little tassel to match. Let's go with this one. So there's the first one. See that? Let me turn it this way because y'all could like see it, see it, see that. Isn't that cute? Isn't that so cute? Thank you, Elba. Isn't that so cute? Oh, then it should be linked to the baby's booty. Okay, so I love this little color combination, even though these are not like, you know, my colors, but I love this little combination. I love these little, you know, they just add a little razzle dazzle, you know, right? So there's one, and then I would do the same exact thing again. The thing to remember about the keychains is that there's plastic on there. Take the plastic off because it just looks ugly. Even though you're putting a sticker on top of it, you don't need it. It's just so the blank doesn't get scratched up. So here's the blank, right? And here's the other set. Let me grab it. Y'all remember my cut setting, right? My cut setting was infusible ink transfer sheet. Now this is so tiny. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do this one with the gold hardware. Okay, Grandma Duty. So there's the second one, and I'm using that little poking thing again to put a hole in the top. If I could find it. Oh, this one trying to be a little difficult. See, she came in with shenanigans. Y'all, did y'all notice that? She came in with shenanigans. She didn't come in and just say hello. All right, so I'm just gonna put the hole in there. And the gold hardware. Yeah. I'll just use yellow for this one since it's already kind of put together. I think it's already, oh wait, no. Just kidding. Yeah, I will. Already kind of put together. I'm using my little, see, y'all make me do that. Got your heat press set up. Oh, that's so good, Elba. What kind of heat press did you get? Thank you, Diana. I'm very excited about that because I want Peter to have to go live on my channel. Okay, so there's the other one. Now this one just links to my YouTube, but this second one, though, the first one, it links to my link tree. Thank you, Donzel. Okay, so this one is everything. This one is just YouTube. If you just have, like, let's just say you don't have a website, right? And you don't need all of those things. Wherever the platform is where you have the most content or where you want people to go to find you, that's what I would do. That's what I would create mine for. Okay. All right. So that's easy enough. Keychains are white. Can you just print on clear? Yes. You better have it. Okay, so I did not think I would love this one as much as I do, but like I'm really loving the color. Okay. All right. So any questions about these before we move on to sublimation? What is the website? What is the category? So Danessa, you must be using the paid version of QR code. You can. Because you see with the free version, they're not asking you about the category. I think with the paid version, they're asking you about the category so they can help you track like where you're getting the most traffic. Because I was looking at that earlier. That was Danessa's question y'all are asking, I think. Hey, Teresa. The gold hardware is nice. I agree. All right, so now let's move on to sublimation. So like I said, I had not opened these yet. I bought these during I bought these at Christmas time because I think they were like $9.99 or something like that. But we're getting ready to find out. There's the website again. The hardware is linked below the video, Greg. I bought it from Amazon. I bought all of my blanks from Amazon. Anybody tried these? Get ready to learn. Oh. I don't know what I was expecting, but I think it wasn't this. What were you expecting? I don't know. But we're getting ready to do what? Learn. I could just use my bag for my creamer. These have a odor. All right, let's see. Oh, they have a little thing. And they have a bag. Oh, they have tassels. Oh, these say 356 for 45 seconds. Let me change the temperature. 356. You notice the odor? There's one. So it comes with these. That's it. All right, so I'm gonna use the same image again. You understand me? You better be tasseled out. All right, so they are kind of thick. Look at that. That compared to, well, I guess not. They might be. See that? The thickness of it. Yes, Marlene. So these are thicker. We're getting ready to see how they work. But I'm gonna use the same image again. And if I lose, because I lost my other keychain, if I lose it again, I'll have a whole bunch. How many? A bunch. How much? A lot. Gobs. Bunches. Tons. All right. Now, let me say that I'm going to just use the same thing again. I'm going to just print this same one again. And instead of, let me go back. Let me share my screen. Instead of, instead of, let me go back. Let me click continue. I'm just using the same one I already did. It don't make sense to, I'm not going to have to use the second mat. So let's go to the first mat, send to printer. I don't think that's going to be big enough. Let me see. Are these too much? I don't know. Normally with sublimation, I don't make it the exact size. I kind of make it a little bit bigger. So I'm a little bit worried about it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to cancel this. I'll make it a little bit bigger. I'll click cancel. I'll make it a little bit bigger. I don't need these. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just making them at 2.1 to fill up that space a little bit. And that really might not even be enough, but we'll see. We'll see. I feel like I should do it at like 2.2. It came with everything, David, except the paper and the ink and the printer. Hold it to the acrylic. They're the same. They're both 2 inches. We're getting ready to see. I'm gonna click continue. So this time I'm sending it to my sublimation printer. And the reason why I'm separating it is because I have to get these cut out and I have to press them. So I'm gonna send them to my Epson Eco Tank. I'm turning the add bleed off, and I am going to use the system dialog. And I am going to mirror these. If you are interested in knowing what was the code word? If you are interested in knowing my printer settings, I shared that, I think it was last week, I shared my exact printer settings, how to get them, how to save them, all of that. So I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to click print here. So now right here, it's important to know that my image is mirrored over here. So I need to make sure it's mirrored over here. These two things should match. Whatever is over here should match what's over here. So I am going to click print and I'm going to get the paper put in the printer because I don't keep paper in my printer. Milo, do I keep paper in my printer? No, I don't. I'm using a sublimation paper. Click print. Click OK. Change. Print. I have a sneaky feeling that it's not going to match, but hopefully it will. Hey, Stephanie. Making them. Okay. I think this is nice that they send all this stuff with it. I think it's great. But I'm also low-key a little bit skeptical when companies send a lot of stuff like that, because it makes me feel like y'all trying to make up for the quality. Hopefully they're not. So that first cut came out really good. Look at this. You catching that? That first cut came out very good. Which Epson? I'm using the Epson EcoTank 2760. Thank you, Crystal. Do I have twin girls? Tracy, are you asking me? If you're asking me, the answer is yes. Yes. Jennifer, those are the same settings I use on my 15,000. Yes. Okay. So if you are taking notes on this process that I just did with this right here, let's recap while that's printing, okay? So the first step was gather materials. Right? I reviewed the materials. I said I was using this paper. I used my Cricut maker. You could do this with any Cricut really, except the Cricut Joy, but you could do this with the Cricut Joy Extra, right? I said I was using 2-inch acrylic keychain blanks. And I used the QR code. What was that? QR code dash monkey to generate my QR code. Okay, so 2-inch keychain blanks, that paper. I use my regular inkjet printer and my Cricut maker. The second thing would be to go to their website. Well, I would think you would make your link tree first. If you have more than one social media platform. Right? If you have more than one platform, I showed you what my link tree looks like, right? Then you will go to that website, which was QR code dash monkey.com. Right? Then you would, generate your QR code. You would download it and save it. Then you will upload the QR code into Cricut Design Space. You would resize it to match your blanks, whatever size blanks you have. Uh-oh. And then if you're using the transparent vinyl, you will make it match, right? So you will make the circles to match the blanks you're using. Apply them to the keychain blanks. Really, that's it. And put the hardware together. That's right. So the first one only had really, to me, like 8 steps. Any questions about the first part? Let me grab the here's the second one. So I printed these on my sublimation paper. Thank you, Donzel. And what I typically do when I'm sublimating, you guys, everyone doesn't do this, and it's not like you have to do it this way. This is what I do. I normally, when I print a sublimated image, I put it on my heat press and I just let it sit there for like a minute or so. And the reason why I do that is just to like let the ink completely dry. I just like to do that. Okay. Yes, the Oracal 651. So everyone doesn't use that, Brenda. I like to use it, but before I was using that, I used to use the adhesive spray. I like that too because it does give your keychains a nice shine and it also protects them from the weather. I don't use epoxy, Melanie. I have never used epoxy or resin. Let me show you what the ones look like that have the adhesive spray. So like when I used to do photo keychains all the time, I used to spray them with adhesive. This is one example. So this one does not have the Oracal transparent on top. I just used the Krylon crystal clear, and I like went outside and I just did like I shook up the can and I did like 3 quick little sprays on it. Okay. That's what I used to do with mine. And then when I found the transparent vinyl, I just started using that because, you know, with the spray, to me, like it's better to be outside with it, you know, because of the odor. Okay. Matter of personal preference. Okay. So now I'm finished with that. I'm going to put this on the mat. I'm going to let my Cricut cut it out, but I'm also going to make sure that the images in Cricut Design Space are mirrored because they have to match what's on here. I hope it's big enough. Otherwise, it's just gonna look weird. It's gonna look weird. And we don't want it to look weird. Here it is on here. And gonna mirror. And I'm still using the infusible ink transfer sheet cut setting. Still using the same setting. It's gonna cut. So these have this blue film. Hey, Blue Miller. Like that. I'll add the link to the gold hardware. I did not add that. I only added the silver hardware. So take the blue film off both sides. We're getting ready to learn together. Y'all, I think my daughters were traumatized by that pat down at the airport. I'm not even kidding. I think they were like upset about it. All right, so I removed it from both sides. And I think it cut out perfectly fine. I use the infusible ink transfer sheet cut setting for my cut. 20. I don't think they liked seeing that, you know, happen to me. But I was okay. All right. So I'm going to put these on here face down. Still making sure that I pay attention to where the hole is at the top. Just going to tape it down. Oh, it's big enough. It should be fine. This is going to look really good. It's going to look good. Which episode? I have to find it. So here's the blank. I'm gonna have to get it taped down. Let me get my butcher paper and let me point over here to the heat press. So if this is your first time joining and then like first time you see me, I know I agree. If you're first time seeing me talk about sublimation, I purchased my butcher paper from Sam's Club. It comes in a roll like this, and it has 1,000 feet. The last time when I purchased this, it was maybe $27. Sometimes I've seen it like $31, but they just keep going up and up and up. So Sam's Club, that's where I got this from. That's where I get my butcher paper from. If you don't have a Sam's Club membership, but you have a cousin who does, then you do too. If they have it, you have it. Okay, that's how this goes. All right, so I'm going to put this part face down on the butcher paper, and I'm actually putting the image. The image is going to be closest to the heat source. That's what I do every time. All right, so I'm just going to take this down like that. And if you haven't talked to your cousin in a long time and they be like, girl, I haven't talked to you, or I haven't talked to you in a long time, be like, we talking today? What's up with the Sam's Club membership? That's it. That's all I was calling for. But how you doing? Good. Great. That. Tell your mama I said hi. Tell everybody I said hi. But for real, what's up with the Sam's Club membership? All right, so this HTV brand said $3.56 for 45 seconds. That's it. Tell everybody I said what's up. You ain't even gotta let me hold the card. I can just go with you. That's it. Coffee creamer. There was this. But that didn't stop me from drinking it. I got a full pat down. I think that lady lived out her dreams in front of everybody, because baby, she surely did pat me down. I feel violated. If she ain't never patted nobody down ever, she did that day. Okay? I want to say that. Because, baby, she patted me down in front of everybody at the airport. She patted me down. She patted me down. She patted me down. She patted me down. She patted me down? She did. All right. Okay. There's one side. That's looking really, really good. $19.99. Oh, Alicia, I'm sorry. That's one side. So now I just need to do the other side. That's pretty good. Okay, HTV wrong. I like to say it like that. I don't like to just say it the regular way because who has time for that? Not me. So I'm just do the other side. That's really, really good. She was like all like this. She patted me down. I ain't even gonna lie. She earned her dollars that day. Okay? Let's just put it like that. She patted me down. She patted me down. She patted me down. She patted me down. But some creamer. What did you have? Creamer. How much? A little bit. She should have been able to go home early. After that pat down, baby. She did that. Baby, she any questions she was wondering about, she got them answered right there. All of them. So imagine if we would have been in private. Yeah, but imagine, Jesse, imagine if we would have went, no, you're going to do it right here in front of everybody. Because, you look, if you're doing it like this in front of everybody, imagine what she would do if we were behind a door. No, we good. We good right there. We're good. We're good. All right, doing the other side for 45 seconds. Sheila, and you know what? I intentionally did not take any bling. I didn't have any rhinestone shirts with me because I didn't want to be patted down. I didn't want to be searched. Yeah. Mm-mm. More than drugs. Yeah, I intentionally did not take anything with a rhinestone on it. Really? Oh, these are good. I like them. HTV Rock, y'all better be coming through with the good stuff. So that's one side. That's the other side. And here's the first one. And the other side. So that's pretty good. And then with these, they came with the silver hardware. Still hot. No, we're not going behind closed doors. You're going to pat me down in front of everybody. Let them see what you're doing to me. If y'all thought you were getting something through here, you're not. if ink pad, if ink pad tank is full, it will show. Oh, really? Really? I haven't used, this is my first time using them. Like you see, it's my first time. What? You know what? Maybe that doctor is going through something with a patient that is not happy, and they're just trying to look out for the doctor. So I'm just going to put the hardware on here, but it's still kind of hot. Very hot. Super hot. That's crazy. But you know, people, y'all, I tell y'all all the time, people are going through stuff and you just never know. Sometimes people get close. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. That's it. You just never know what people are going through. That's why it's just important to be nice or be quiet. That's it. That's it. Like, you never know. Just never know. Mm-hmm. All right, you just I don't know. There's so much you could do to bring a smile to somebody's face. Like, even if it's just a kind word. Oh, Alicia, I'm sorry to hear that. Some people go a full day without hearing a kind word being spoken to them. And then, you know, you add drama on top of that. Sometimes people just, you know, they've had enough. Now, I haven't ever heard about having security at a doctor's office, but okay, so there's that one. I think that's so cute. Y'all scan it and see if it works. So this is the sublimated one. And this is so this one is the print then cut. And this one is the sublimated one. I love both of them. I'm not even going to lie. I love both of them. I'm not even going to lie. They both work? They both? Okay. So in terms of differences, I can tell that this one is darker. The sublimated one is darker. See that? But they still work. So if you haven't started sublimation yet, I definitely say start with this, especially if you want to have a QR code to link to your website or to your Etsy shop or to your Facebook group or to your YouTube channel or to whatever you have. Somebody was saying they use them like in realtors' offices or landscaping companies or whatever, company you have. I think this is, in my opinion, I think this is more efficient, it's more economical than passing out business cards. Because if you want somebody to just follow you or be able to find you or contact you, they could scan this and you're not having to hand them anything. You don't have to have a ton on hand. If you just have your keys with you, they can just scan it and go, and they can contact you. Okay. All right. So that's my spiel on that. Let me put this one together. This one, I made this one before the live because I wanted to just test out the paid feature. So I'm still in the trial period with this. So you can see it has a frame around it. But I think if you have Canva Pro, you probably can make one with the frame around it like this. Yeah, and I don't keep, I'm not even gonna lie. If somebody's ever given me a business card, I honestly put it in the trash. I'm just not, I'm telling you the truth. But if like when I'm in Aviva, I'll give you an example. When I'm in Aviva and somebody noticed me in Aviva like 2 weeks ago, she was like, I saw you on TikTok. I was like, you did? Because I don't really do much on TikTok. I really don't. But she was like, I saw you on TikTok. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, you Delonda. And I said, yes. And she said, what's your YouTube channel? And I didn't have anything. I had to like spell out my name. But if I would have had this, she could have just scanned it from her phone and we would have been good to go. But I mean, it was fine because we actually took pictures together and all of that. But you understand what I'm saying? Like it would have been quicker for her to just scan it and go. Let me put this one on here. And we're gonna get ready to let's do another giveaway because we finished early. Okay. Sublimation is faster, you think? I think so too. Let me I'm gonna do gold hardware with this one. And I'm gonna link the gold hardware. I also like these rectangular ones. He's a barber. Okay. I like this. So I do not have a link to these, but I like these a lot because you can make the picture bigger too. Let me show you. I drop a keychain every time. So like here's some I made with these. So see that? This is sublimation though. Yeah, I like them. I like this. Like if you have more to put on there, the rectangular ones are the way to go. Oh, I think black. LaShonda, what kind of business cards do you do? Do you do the metal one? What kind do you do? There's like a aluminum one, right? Am I making that up? I'm making that up. Walmart metal. Oh, okay. I heard those are really good. I like the gold hardware. I'll add it. I'll link it in a minute. Something about that lobster claw that just add a little razzle dazzle. Your Walmart. David, y'all need to find another one. You don't have a super Walmart close to you, or the super Walmart don't have anything. That's no bueno. Okay, I thought so. Okay, so here's this one. Hold on. If I don't have it on all the way. Hold on. This black one is giving me drama. I don't need drama. Raise your hand if you need drama. Nobody. Really? Okay, so here's the other sublimated one. I just put this gold on here just for now. Oh. Okay, so you have options if you have not started with sublimation. This is print then cut, this is sublimation. So if I didn't even tell you, you wouldn't know. Well, this one looks darker for some reason. This is the print then cut, this is the sublimation one. Print then cut, sublimation. I think so too. I like the gold too. Guess I don't use it that much. Okay. All right. So what questions do you have? You can also use other types of acrylic, like the big square ones, to make, bigger signs if you have a business. But for me, I needed the next project. I needed the keychains. I feel like if I would have had that with me, it would have been better. We did a little dinner cruise when we were in St. Thomas, and this lady, I was telling her about the channel, and I was like, D-E-L, like spelling my name out. Like, I feel like if I would have had it. You have 4 Walmarts? All right, let's do another. I'm not even going to save that. Let's do another giveaway, but let me link the gold hardware really quickly. Oh, this one is really good. So this one is 50, and it comes with the lobster. So I bought mine separate. It comes with the lobster clasp, and this one is $11.99. This is the gold hardware. That's good. All right. Logo 3. That's going to be the word. Logo 3. 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 All right. Let's see what we got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Miss Jazzy G. Charles. All right, logo 4. Logo 4. Logo 4. Logo 4. Congratulations, Miss Jazzy G. Charles. 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 Miss Jazzy G. Charles. Gail. I think it was Blue Lotus, if I remember right. Okay, we got one more. Was it Blue Lotus or Blue Emerald? I forgot. I'll have to go back and look again. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Miss Victoria. Congratulations, Miss Victoria. All right. Let me show you something really quickly. For the 4 people who won, all you have to do is send me your mailing address to craftingwithdelonda@gmail.com. Send me your mailing address to craftingwithdelonda@gmail.com, and I will get that sent out to you tomorrow. The logos look like this. They either say I enjoy crafting with Delonda, or they say I love crafting with Delonda, and I really just do it randomly. I used to be like, which one do you want? But you get what you're getting, you what? Don't throw a fit. Okay, so I'll be sending those out tomorrow along with the pressing instructions and the parchment paper, because you do need parchment paper, okay, for that. Someone in my Facebook group earlier asked about, can you use infusible ink? So y'all know I've been on like my whole infusible ink journey, my little hush. Can you use infusible ink on tumblers, and can you use it in an oven? I would say yes, I have done both. So this right here is infusible ink on just a regular, this is actually a 30-ounce PYD Life tumbler. This is also infusible ink right here. So this is infusible ink. It's not going anywhere. I can wash this in a dishwasher. I don't have to worry about it coming off. It's going to be on there just fine. I put this one in the, pretty sure I put this one in the tumbler press, and I might have done this one in the oven. But either way, you can use infusible ink in a sublimation oven or in the tumbler press, because infusible ink is just, it's just a sheet of sublimation ink. Okay, so hopefully we have accomplished our goal. Let's check to see if we accomplished our goal. Let y'all say bye to Milo, and we're gonna get on out of here. Did we accomplish our goal? Did we accomplish our goal? Did we accomplish our goal? Yay. Okay, let's say bye to Milo. And let me tell you what I say about road rage. Y'all know how I feel about it. Come on, let's say bye to the people. Let's say bye to the people. Come on, let's say bye to the people. Get in the chair. Wait, I gotta move the thing. Let's move this stuff so you can get in the chair. Let's move this stuff. I did not say this, but let me say it. You have 48 hours to send me your mailing address, and you have to be in the United States. I know I didn't say that earlier, but you really have to be in the United States, because I'm not sending a piece of film for $18. Okay, remember I said I fly Spirit. Okay. All right, so that should tell you right there that we ain't got it like that. Okay, because if we did, we'll be flying what? Delta. I love Delta, honey. But if we had the dollars, I would be flying Delta, but I don't. All right, so y'all say bye to Milo. Let me say my say. Say bye to the people. You want to say bye to the people? Say bye to the people. That's the people. The people? You want a treat? You want a treat? And get a treat before you say bye to the people. Y'all, let me say what I say about road rage. It's just not worth it. When you get in your car, your goal should be to get back to your house. So when you leave your house, your goal should be to get back to your house. Don't go on the road arguing with somebody because they're trying to go around you, or, you know, they cut you off, or they turn without a blinker. Just tell yourself their blinker doesn't work. If their blinker was working, they would have used it. Just tell yourself that, okay? Just tell yourself, like, they didn't use it because it doesn't work. All right. And if they cut you off, or they, you know, get in the lane ahead of you, you tell yourself they have to use the bathroom and you are in the way. If you just put it right back on you, you won't even be mad at them. Okay. People are going through stuff, and most of the time they take it out on the road. It's not necessarily aimed at you. It's just they don't have anywhere else to put their frustration. They're already tired from getting off from work, and now, you know, the traffic is bad. They don't have good music. They're thinking about the day. They're thinking about they got to go home and figure out what's for dinner or what's not for dinner. Do they even have dinner? Like all the things, right? So just don't take it personally when you're driving and it doesn't go well. We're not doing fussing about a treat. We're
not doing foots in the butter treat.
Okay? So just don't do it. Keep your eyes on the road and make it your goal to get back to your house. People are going through stuff and you just never, ever know what someone is going through. And if you can do something to bring some joy to somebody, say, even if it's just a kind word, even if it's just a kind word, like, man, I like that what you made, or, you know, you did a good job, or even if it's just hello with a smiley face, like, you just don't know what that could do for people. Okay. So try to do that. Try to do something to bring a smile to somebody's face every day. That's what my pastor says. Try to do something to help somebody every day. And doing that will also make you feel better. So when you get on the road, you're just so happy because you're just thinking about what you've done to help everybody. Okay. All right. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I will not be live tomorrow, most likely. I'll probably upload a recorded tutorial for Romeo Wednesday, but there will be something. Okay. Hopefully this was helpful and you know how to make your QR code keychains. All right. Thank y'all for joining me. Say bye to the people. Did you say bye? You're not getting another treat. We're not getting into treat. You didn't even eat your dinner. You showing them your teeth? Okay. All right. If nobody has told you they love you, I love you. Bye. You say bye to the people? Say bye to the people.